Talk with me.
Okay, hello everybody, and it's a bit another way to shoot my videos and another topic, absolutely another topic of today's video, and is immigration. And as you might know, because of the war in Ukraine, and a lot of people in Ukraine and Russia have to leave their country, and I don't think about other people who just want to leave their country because of any ways anything's just it's very common thing of today's society, and my curious mind wanted to have one answer, and is how it was before all immigration system, and now I have some information in mind and I can say it to you. So let's be curious with me, and let's go. Okay, first of all, what I've got with my digging, and actually a lot of people was going around even in times when it was pretty difficult and people needed to go somewhere, a ship usually, and go through oceans, or just from, I don't know, from Sweden to Spain. It was kind of a week of movement around, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was more difficult than now. But people really moved, and it's pretty understandable because everyone wants to go somewhere, wants to have better life, as it was, as it is. So that's it. How the Department of the U.S. Says to us, from 1780s to 2019, they've got over 80 million of immigrants who moved to the US, and I believe there must be some more people, and we shouldn't forget that a lot of people, as always, as it now and as it was, and I think there it was easier, way easier to immigrate and don't have any papers and just live there under, actually illegally. So that's the thing. And as I've got, the UK was kind of country where you couldn't move as easy as in the US. I'm talking about times of 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries, because go to 10th and 11th century, it's actually pretty bad idea, because just because no information we have, and even if we have information, we, I think, understand that a lot of people just didn't have any papers, so they did it actually as they could and they wanted, and that's it for the time. So that's the thing. The UK was kinda, I don't want to have any immigrants, and we want to keep ourselves pretty, like, it's reminding me of Hitler's ideas of like independence and real cleverness of their blood. So you could move to their colonies, and absolutely you could move if you had a citizen of the UK. But if you weren't, you really couldn't move to the UK unless you were just amazing uh, worker who had really great job and you wanted to be there somehow, and your future employee in the UK somehow reach out to you, and you've got the job abroad and you moved. But it's kind of unbelievable way. Second idea is moving to America, and it was actually as it is now. You could be born and get US citizenship. You could get US citizenship by your parents, and it's actually everyone does it with every citizenship you can get. Actually, I don't see any difference. And as I said previously, if you are a very good worker and all of that stuff, you could move easily. So just by job, immigration by live some time in a country and you can get citizenship. Yes, it was, and that's it. So actually, all of that ideas of immigration didn't change so much. Just in the UK, it started to be way easier, but it's actually the same. Other ideas that I've got was immigration by slavery, and I really can understand that because you move somewhere and you want to get citizenship, but you can be a slave, and it's kind of misconception for me. I really don't understand that because because definitely if you are a slave, you haven't rights, you haven't freedom as just what slavery is, right? So it's kind of, I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but it is what it is. In America, government wanted to have more immigrants, and they did it a bit easier to people to move to their country. So what they did is in 1790, Congress did pretty good job, and you could move to the US by naturalization. Just 2 years you had to live there, and you move, and you have your residence, and after that citizenship. So if we compare it with now and with our time, we can see that it was a bit easier, but of course we have to understand that to move there you had to pay way more money just because you haven't flights, and you must be on board for a week or more. So it's kind of bad, but it is what it is. Just 2 years and you are a citizen, or not two, of course. Like, and just as it now, we are talking about just the easiest and the fastest way. Of course, some problems can be with your citizenship and could be with your citizenship applying, so it could go way further and not 2 years. But it is what it is, in two times faster than it was. Seriously, we can talk about some immigration from Africa and Asia to Europe, and it was just slaves who wanted to have a bit better life, and definitely they couldn't get it, but because of lack of information they moved, and what they did is just they were slaves really, and they worked as all slaves as we know. So with that said, nothing changed for them, and it is what it is. Other immigration was in 20th century because of two world wars. Uh, Definitely a lot of people moved to countries like Australia or America where they could survive easily and don't die, and a lot of did that. Other than that, not only America and Australia get a lot of people from the two wars, we can see very big migration between Europe and inside Europe when people from Germany, for example, moved to the UK and vice versa. And what I can say about that, it was very difficult because everywhere, especially in places like Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and so on and so forth, the rest of their cities were totally destroyed, and definitely no one wanted to be there. just because you have to build your own house and help other people to do the same thing. So not a lot of people really wanted to do that. Other than that, it was the same. You just sometime with a good job, easily you can get an employer, and not easily, of course, because of lack of information, and you can just say in Australia, I mean, you couldn't say in Australia, I am a great worker, and get amazing reply from America. Of course, you couldn't. So we are living in a way better society and way better time. And I really believe that we should appreciate our time that we live here now. Yes, we have a lot of pollution and all of that stuff, but really, our opportunities is just absolutely another level. So really be thankful and shameless, work as hard as you can to get everything you want, and that's the thing, my friends. Be the best version of yourself, move where you want to live, and really very good thing that I've got is you should move, even if everybody around you tells that you shouldn't. You will not be happy without that experience, and you will come back. It isn't difficult to come back, so have more experience in life and be happy, my friends. That's the main thing of our lives. No one can say to us what to do, how to do, unless we're happy. And if we're happy, we do everything right. So this keeping the theme. Goodbye, my friends.